Assistance.
They didn't know.
Kuna Mateta, bro.
Oh my days.
Oh, please.
Ornstein bomber right off the
Ornstein, you
bat.
little dancer.
Good timing.
Wow.
That
Minna, what are
is
you saying on this? Minna,
mental.
what are you saying? Bring in Queen Miz. What are you
Yeah,
saying?
no, I'm looking forward to it, man. Just get it done and then on to the next one.
yeah.
Bro, Minna, chill, man. Bro, Minna,
Flex
chill.
11, that's too
This
much.
is the floor.
Excitement.
Flex is on the
Hold
floor.
calm
Job's not
down.
done.
Nah,
Job's not done.
really?
Word to Kobe Bryant. Job's not done.
Yeah, fair.
I don't believe it. He's signing, holding up the shirt,
But
mate.
wait.
You know what? Now, when Ornstein
I
says
might
it, I
owe
believe it,
Ineos
bro.
on an apology. Like, I was
No,
cussing.
KG.
I was
Let's
cussing
save it.
out.
Let's save
Like,
it. Let's save it.
KG,
Let's save
Two
it.
signings.
No, KG, this is where Minna's got a point. We've just
Let's get
finished
more.
15th. These men need to come.
We need like 6 starters, guys.
Yeah.
in the team.
Man,
Like,
there.
had 6 starters.
Yeah.
Look what we done to the GA, though. Look what we done to the GA.
Nah,
GA
yeah,
and
no,
one-
we have, but chill, just
I'm
not yet.
chilling.
Not
I
yet.
can't even chill. This one's the one.
Nah, I
that-
can't chill either. I can't chill. We're getting them webs. Wait there. Wait, did Onana play a part in this?
Nah.
Fucking get him out.
I told you it might
How'd you
be
really
doing a
feel about
little
KG?
bit of work.
Nah, James.
Wait,
that's literally
wait, James,
predicted
actually,
it.
let's talk to James. Wait.
No, but James
James
was
that
giving
from
you
the
lot
get-go.
subliminals, guys, throughout the whole stream about
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was telling you
was.
stuff, and you lot weren't listening. He was basically
Nah, we
hinting
was
at
minute. We
everyone.
was
was
still there.
listening.
We
I'm trying to
backed
pull
up.
James for
We
time.
double time. James, what? Like, James, without obviously, you can't not ask you to reveal sources. Never asked the man that, yeah. But like, what is this? Is this what you was? You be honest. Was you expecting this tonight, or was it like you're? A bit
I wasn't
surprised it's
expecting
quick,
it to be
but-
this quick. I was told on Saturday that it was going well. And then it was like, okay, it's going well. Well, it wasn't going well a week ago. So I was like, that's progress, right? If it was a week ago, we thought he's going to Newcastle. And then on Saturday, the talks are going well. Things are improving. We're feeling better about this. Usually once I start to hear that, I think it's in the bag because, they tend to be pretty cautious when I talk to people about these kinds of things. So when someone starts saying it's going well, I start to think it's going to happen eventually. I didn't expect it to be this soon. I thought they wait maybe for Bruno, his decision,
God.
then go like get it the other side of Bruno leaving or something like
Bruno's
that.
leaving. This
You
is
know what I
how
mean?
this is soft
Jake,
launch.
do you think
Wow.
that this? Do you
This
think
is
that
soft
this
launch.
like kind of it doesn't impact Bruno, but does it give a bit
Kinda
more
does,
of an
though,
insight
doesn't it?
behind the scenes that maybe the Bruno deal is a bit further than we think?
Right.
Yes.
I kind of feel like it, but I also think, you signed him for the right 10. And
Yeah.
Mbuemo played every minute practically last season. He's not going to be on a bench. He's not going to be rotating. So now you're talking about, at minimum, Bruno's role is changing. His position is changing. It feels a little bit different. I don't know. It feels like it might have a knock-on effect.
No
on
Champions League. He said no to Spurs.
Arsenal.
things. Yeah.
Arsenal's
He
a
said no to
madness.
Arsenal. Yeah.
Newcastle.
They
Right.
tried.
Saying no to
Get
Arsenal
minutes,
and
though.
Newcastle
this-
money right now.
What you saying?
Yeah,
We
bro.
still got Paul. How we
Also,
still got this?
Arsenal
Yeah.
wanted
What's
Cunha
going
as
on?
well. Arsenal liked Cunha as well. In January, they were trying to move for
They did.
Cunha. Like, imagine being second place trophyless for 5 years, Arsenal, and 15th place Man United is
Cold.
Right, Alice.
How
Right,
have
Alice.
we
chill.
done that?
Alice,
I'm sorry, 15th. How are we 15th and with no trophy and we can say we're still Man United and that's it and people will still come? That's mad.
Wait.
Oh.
Marcel, what were you saying on this?
Look at him. He's
I'm
like a
happy,
proud
man.
parent. Bless him.
This is good news. This is good news. Now 2 Premier League proven 10s. And I understand what James is saying as well in terms of Bruno's position kind of adapting just at the very least right now. And so you can see that we've just purchased 2 starting 10s for me. Already. I was always saying that Ahmad's the best right wing back in the world. That's gonna come into fruition.
Right,
So
chill.
you've got him at right wing back next to him. But the only thing that I'm worrying about now is AFCON. AFCON is this year.
It don't matter. We'll deal with that.
Yeah, listen, man. Let's
We'll deal with that.
deal with that after.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Cameron will get
one game a
Cameron will
week.
get
We
sent
just
off
gotta
early,
get
bro.
the money. We just need
Onana
the
will do
money.
it. Onana will
Onana's
make sure them man are back
Cameron
early,
will
bro.
be back-
Yeah.
he'll be
All right.
back in 2
No worries.
games.
No worries.
Can
So
I
then,
just read-
go on.
No,
So I'm just saying, I'm happy. I'm happy. Bring more players in. I'm was definitely with Minna's sentiment. As in the job's not done. We need at least another 4 more easily.
Yeah, I agreed. Someone just said they're spending Bruno money already. We'll talk about that.
I
I'm just
don't
going to
think
read
so.
the actual, because what we do forget is when Ornstein does an Ornstein bomber, there is actually a piece that he's written, like as a journalist. We just see the the headline, the exclusive, where he says he's decided. But this is if you just to give the more context and to cover the news properly, because obviously we're getting excited. But obviously we are SJA winners, so we need to be proper journalists as well and deliver the actual news and the official update, because we're an award-winning channel. So we need to conduct ourselves accordingly. And as of June the 2nd, 2025, updated at 8:02 p.m. GMT +1, for David Ornstein says Bryan Mbuemo has decided he wants to join Manchester United, and the Old Trafford club is set to open talks with Brentford as they pursue an agreement to sign the forward this summer. Mbuemo, 25, has a year left on his contract at the GTEC Community Stadium, and it includes an option for Brentford to extend by 12 months. Last season was the Cameroon international's most productive since joining from Troyes in 2019, contributing 20 goals and 8 assists. It has attracted interest from the likes of Arsenal, Newcastle United, and Tottenham, but Mbuemo favours a switch to Man United if they can strike a deal with Brentford. Brentford head coach Thomas Frank admitted in May that the club would be open to selling this summer if an appropriate bid arrived, if the price is right, etc., etc. Then he just goes on to talk about Mbuemo and stats. So to be fair, the main bit is that Arsenal, Newcastle United, and Spurs he had interest from, but he has chosen to come to Manchester United. The super chats are going wild. I can't remember where we. Matt, I got back to your state. I got back to your members chat, and big up to you. Dwayne says, "Hear me out, Wissa and Mbuemo, African two-man step." Raja says, "Don't you think that we would KG chill? Wait. Don't you think that we would have to be in the top 10 if we would have had half decent striker instead of Højlund?" Dan says, people are assuming that the Bruno money will go towards transfers. Are people forgetting we need to pay for a new stadium? Arsenal did the same with no transfers when they moved to the Emirates. Getting a Boomo, mate. Harmon says, if Bruno leaves, who would you captain? UV? Bryan Mbuemo, mate. Bigger the First says, let's stop the Rasmus excuses. He's just not good. Yeah, and Mbuemo's better than him, mate. We're getting him. Mo says, send Rasmus to WWE and Garnacho to Napoli for Osimhen. Yeah, and we're getting Mbuemo, mate, so he's better than both of them. KG's beard stylist says, Marcel will make me bald with his takes. Be serious. Be serious.
It's KG's beard stylist as well.
Guys, I'm too gassed.
Joe Fleming says, United does this. United does that to players, whatever. Getting Mbuemo, mate. Dwayne says, if Kuna flops, we're officially a black hole. We'll still have Mbuemo to count on, even if we're so I don't know. Jonathan Hammond is gifted, not 5, not 10, not 15. But
listen, you guys are gonna have to let me get to my video soon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's gonna need to depart and just go do their stuff, which we're gonna do that in 2 seconds. Even we will have to probably have a separate thing addressing this because it's too big. Bigger First says Rasmus should have been behind a bunch of strikers. Yeah, and now he's going to be behind Bryan Mbuemo, mate, so don't care. Eminem says, at least Agent Onana worked for us this time. Okay, we're now up to the present time. And Super R says, thank you, Onana. Mbuemo's bomber. Don F says, Cameroon wins again. Thanks, Onana. Dwayne says, they told me my club was dead, but we can do something. Max says, what is Barada's pitch? Kuna and now Mbuemo. Well, they said, oh, why is he talking on the postseason tour? Looks so uncomfortable. How's he bloody done that? Well, I'll tell you what, mate. 2 days later, we've got 2 players, mate. We've got 2 players. KG's beard stylist said, managerial failure. Writing that down. Have you guys thought about wrong managerial recruitment since Fergie? It is really a graveyard. Getting Mbuemo, mate. King HD says, let's go. I pray we actually sign Mbuemo. Getting him, mate. We need an extended red carpet. We've already had that, but everyone needs to kind of go and get their content done and stuff. So I'm just going to get through these and respect everyone's time because we're all content creators. There's going to be a lot going on right now. Postman says, minute on business. Always on business. K. De Niro says, Akuna Matata, please. United. And Rowan St. Louis says, I am Team KG. Let's get carried away. Ha ha. KG's beer stylist says, just do your job, Ineos, in Keen's voice. Dwayne says, what did they tell him to make up his mind? And Jasper says, we can never win anything with a shit goalkeeper and left-footed wing back. We need wing backs to cross balls and the keeper to stop decent chances. United need players that can keep balls and cross it. Getting Mbuemo, mate. So yeah. Mr. Prem says, I have a dream. Cunha, Rashford, and Mbuemo's a dream. Yeah, the Rashford thing. I don't know, mate. I don't think that's going to be
Yeah,
happening.
same.
United Love has gifted, Jesus Christ, 50 memberships. It's just going crazy. It's going off. Joe Fleming says we should teeth them from Wissa as well. Rags, go and get there you go. That'll be the KG special. That'll be it. Mbuemo and Wissa. That's the Fleck and KG special. Shout out Aaron. Big up to you, bro. He said, who said the Man United pool died, huh? There you go, bro. Big up to you, Aaron. Hope you're well, my brother. Biggie the First said, if someone had told me 10 years ago a day would come where we would cheer a player like Mbuemo, I wouldn't have believed it. But this just feels right. C1 Chaos says, Mbuemo comfortable with teams 10 and below. Just being silly. And Gabor says, Fabrizio is not breaking anything anymore. He is busy posting about Yamal and announcing announcements. Fab's page is now a Barca and Madrid's fan page. Don't care.
Go. I forgot I've got another show. I'm
You got
gassed. I can't
boxing.
even-
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Semex says now we need Ailes ASAP. Sales. Yeah. It's just the way it's done it. Okay, cool.
A's next.
Dwayne says a cold Brazilian and a cold Cameroonian at OT. And Tad says anyone thinking Gyökeres becomes a possibility now. Also, Chadaboy comment says boom in Mbuemo every time he scores. And Kristen says Owen, you need a Hammond soundbite. Yeah, he's been moving crazy. Aslan's gifted a membership as well. Big up to you, Aslan. Joe Fleming says if we sell Bruno, Gyökeres soon come. Watch, chill, guys. Like Mina says, let's just. We do have to bring it back down.
If we get Osman, guys, if we get Osman, you can't control me. That's all I'm saying.
100%. Jasper says my super chat wasn't read. I think I did read it whilst I was going through everything. Jasper, I do remember reading yours. Sophia says Ineos need to complete a Kuna Mateta set. And the last one, finally, Shogun says, guys, we need a new keeper. It's crucial. Even if Onana stays, we need another keeper. We must. Guys, it's been a big stream. We've got to respect everyone's time. Shout out to James. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to Dev. Shout out to Minna. Shout out to Marcel. Shout out to Alice Talks Football. Shout out to Owen and KG. The comedian's already gone. You guys know what it is. They're